right. Hi, and thanks for coming to watch this video from Carolina Varsity. We are going through our 2016 NCHSAA playoffs, and we've got a 4A playoff game here of West number 8, Harding, who is 5-6, going up to play East Forsyth, who is 10-1. They're the number 1. Harding's the number 8.
All right, and this is another case of this is not a typical 1-8 matchup again. Harding, and I posted it earlier today, they lost to RJKL by 5. They lost to Olympic by 1. This could easily be a 7-win team. Players watching this game, of course, running back Kavaris Crouch. Got multiple D1 offers from all over the place. I call him athlete Jaquan Rankins, number 2. And big defensive end number 88, Prince Nguena. I hope I said that right. For East Forsyth, running back Christian Beal, of course. Defensive back Madison Cone. And a sophomore defensive back, Khalid Martin, who is the younger brother of Nike Martin from last year. East is balanced offensively, and that's going to give Harding some trouble on the defensive side of things. Harding seems to have more success when a team is more one-dimensional one way or the other. Balance, it kind of throws them off a little bit. I think Harding's best chance is to shorten the game with the run like they've been doing. Right. And they got to avoid turnovers that can give East Forsyth a short field. I think you got to embrace the experience if you're Harding. Play to be the spoiler. Relish the opportunity in the spotlight to make history. I used to love getting the playoffs going on the road and making a crowd be quiet. I think that's one of the things Harding has to embrace here. You got nothing to lose. No one expects you to be here. Have fun and enjoy the experience, and I will be there to cover it.
There you go. The report is predicting a East Forsyth win of 55-21, and it's not going to shock me if that score is a lot closer.
I agree.
There's several things that are actually in Harding's favor, and they're all emotional, but that's making the playoffs. They had a good end to their season.
Yep.
Beating rival West Mecklenburg, coming back from behind to win that ball game. So emotionally, I think they've got several factors going for them. What have they got to lose kind of attitude? We weren't expected to be here,
right,
and they weren't. There was a lot of question start of the season whether they'd be able to make the playoffs even.
Yep.
And like you say, I think you mentioned, I don't remember if you mentioned off camera, did you mention it at the start of your spiel about how close they could have been a 7-4 team?
Yeah, I just did say
right.
That.
So it's not a horrible team.
No,
very athletic team. Very, very athletic.
The thing that hurts them is depth.
The depth is their big issue, but they have good size on the lines. They have athletic kids on the line. So I think East Forsyth. The thing is, of course, East Forsyth is a big physical team, and that can wear on you when you don't have a lot of depth.
Right.
So I personally, I think this could be a very, very good ball game, and I'm expecting it to be a lot closer than 55-21.
Yeah, I would be surprised. East Forsyth is a state power. There's no hiding that. But if East Forsyth takes Harding lightly, they're going to be in a dogfight.
Yes.
Because these guys, ever since, like I said in the forum, ever since midseason, something clicked. Ever since RJKL, and these guys have been doing it against everyone they faced.
Exactly.
And that's against some good teams. So.
Yeah, East Forsyth going to have to come to play. Now, if they come to play and play solid football, they win the ball game, I think. No mistakes, or very, very few mistakes. And Harding's going to have to not make mistakes, and they're going to need to execute. Coaches are going to have to be able to make the right calls, some good play calling. They're going to have to really have a good, solid game to be in the ball game. I hope they are. I hope you have a good ball game to go see.
I hope so, too. I'm making the ride, man. I'm riding for the Rams.
There you go.
I'm a Harding grad, East Forsyth people. I'm sorry.
So he's actually going up there hoping to see a Harding win. So if you got any comments, East Forsyth people, if you might happen to see this up on YouTube, come to Carolina Varsity to our forums and talk to us about this game. We'd like to hear what you have to say. And anybody that attends the game, how about letting us know how that game went? You see him, say hey to him. Throw him a fish sandwich. I don't know if y'all make them up there. We make some good ones down here. Thanks for watching.